Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Today's segment is sponsored by the Office of McBrearty, Hart & Kelly, proudly helping clients in St. Louis area for automobile accidents, insurance defense, workers' compensation defense, and much, much more. Check them out and find out more about them on their website.
And here we have a fabulous guest who's brought in such fabulous stuff. It's like Santa Claus here.
Lucy Springmeyer is from the St. Louis Muny.
And what all you have here? You're from
Well,
the Muny,
I brought you presents. You know,
Yay.
if you're going to come out, you got to have some presents. Those,
Yay.
what you have in your hand there, are glow in the dark. I just figured that out yesterday.
Oh.
So if you get caught wearing one of these out in public, if our Muny street team catches you,
Really?
there are fun prizes associated
You're acting
with
like
this.
a
What
radio
a
station.
I know,
Great
isn't it
idea.
awesome? They come out all over. They're at festivals and community days, and they were at the opening day of the ballpark. So you never know where you're going to see our street team.
I got to tell you, I saw a picture of the Muny before they built the Muny, and it was the theater spot where everybody went and sat on the grass.
Exactly right.
So
95 years ago, it was just a platform over the River de Pere, and people sat in the grass and listened to great performances. And now we've got almost 11,000 seats every night. 1,400 are free every night.
Well, oh,
And so-
1,400
I
are
know,
free.
isn't
I
that
had no
amazing?
idea.
We used, when I was a kid growing up, we always did the free seats. That's all we could afford.
Yeah.
But we felt so special being able
and
to do
just
that.
going
you know?
there is so fun.
It's such a tradition with St. Louis to come out to the Muny, enjoy the free seats, and just be under the stars.
and with the big fans,
Right.
Let's talk about
All
those
let's
fans.
talk
That is.
about
Let's
the
talk about that
fans.
fan, the new
They
one.
are a game changer.
Yeah.
We had a meeting back in October with our board, and we said, hey, we're thinking about doing this. And literally within 6 months, we had raised all of the funds and built the fans, tested them, and they are up and they are ready for all of our visitors. What they allow us to do is run them during performances.
Wow.
Yes, you
Wow.
did.
How did that happen? Did you get silencers on them or something? Or they weren't noisy to begin with,
They
were
were
they?
very,
Oh,
very
they're very
noisy.
noisy. They were these huge airplane propellers.
Well,
Yeah, I know
actually,
what
you
they look like.
were. They were built for citrus groves to
Oh.
warm and cool citrus groves. And the new fans were built originally for warehouses. This is the first time they've ever been used in an outdoor theatrical setting. We had them brought in. We tested them for their sound because the old ones were so noisy,
I
you couldn't
see.
run them during the show.
Oh. So I see you have Spam-A-Lot.
That's
We
the
do.
opening
We're
show.
opening with Spam-A-Lot.
This Monday.
Right?
We're
June
less than a week
17th.
away.
And Spam-A-Lot is such a great show to start with. It's such a fun romp. It's just total silliness. And we've got John O'Hurley starring.
Really? Oh my God, that's great.
I know. He's starring
that's
as
wonderful.
King Arthur. And you may remember him in Seinfeld.
Yeah,
he was
of
Jay
course.
Peterman.
He is the voice of the arch here in St. Louis.
He
by the
is.
way.
He's got
Really?
that.
Yes, he is.
He's got that vibrato. It's just wonderful.
Now you have Shrek following.
Shrek follows, and I think the big news about Shrek, it has a dragon, as everyone knows. Our dragon is going to be over 30 feet long. It is a puppet manned by 8 to 10 puppeteers.
Wow.
It's an immense puppet that's going to come to life during
That's
Shrek.
teamwork.
Now, what are you doing different with nonsense? It's nonsense Muny style. What does that mean?
Well, you know, the thing about the Muny, about any of these shows, is that we create the shows specifically for our audiences. These are not shows that come in and tour. They're actually cast here. All the costumes
Right.
are created here.
Yes,
The sets.
that is something I think you
And
really need to point out and think
Yeah,
about.
and the thing about nonsense is one of our blessed sisters is Phyllis Smith from The Office. Phyllis, who's a native St. Louisan, is coming in to star as Sister Julia, Child of God. This immense stage production of nonsense specifically for the Muny, they're going to be highly, highly entertained.
Now, every year you have one great family production.
Well,
with
we
a
have
family.
2 family
Really?
shows. Shrek
Okay.
is considered a family
Well, of
show,
course,
and then Mary
yeah.
Poppins,
Oh,
which
Mary
is one of the
Poppins.
reasons I brought this
There
lovely
you go.
umbrella. This is Mary's magic umbrella, and if you've ever seen the movie or any of the other stage productions, she can open her umbrella and it takes her to fly. Well, it's just
And her
been in
umbrella in the movie has this parrot head.
it looks exactly like this.
Huh.
One of the things that's just been announced that's really particularly exciting about the Muny, it's the first time ever that we're going to have a character actually fly out over the audience.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
So
Don't
you'll-
snag with those new fans.
Exactly right. We're very careful about where Mary will be flying. We've had characters fly on stage, but never over the audience. So this is a big
Got it.
first
This is a
for the
big
Muny.
liability.
We
don't wanna
have
fall on
tested
any
it.
guests.
We've got lots of
Bring your pea
special
shooters,
effects
guys.
folks. It's going to be quite the spectacle.
That's so wonderful. Thank you for coming in and sharing all this with us. And also
Thank
thank
you.
you for giving us 4 tickets. Honest TL will give away 4 tickets for every Saturday performance throughout the summer.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Oh, throughout the summer.
Yes,
How
all you have to do
nice.
is get our newsletter. Once you signed up for our free newsletter, weekly newsletter, you're automatically entered for it.
That's fantastic.
Sounds
good
like
Thank you
news.
so much,
a deal.
Liz.
Hey, Joy,
Thank
where are you
you
going?
both.
Sign up for the newsletter.
It's about time. Bye-bye.